influential industry body, the NGMN Alliance, has a new chairman. After more than 4 years in the hot seat, Deutsche Telekom's Arash Ashuria has been succeeded by Laurent Leboucher, Group CTO and Senior VP of Orange Innovation Networks. Laurent, congratulations on taking the role. What does it mean to you to become the new chairman of the NGMN Alliance?
Good afternoon, Ray. First of all, it's an honor and it's a responsibility. The NGMN Alliance plays a pivotal role in bringing together operators, vendors, and the broader ecosystem to shape the future of the networks. And it is an important moment for the industry. We learn already from 5G. We work to master several challenges, opportunities, like the move, for instance, to disaggregated networks, to cloud-native, software-driven networks. And we start to understand that AI plays a very, very important and growing role. And we see also that there are different stages of implementation across the MNOs and the regions. We are also at a specific time because of geopolitics. There is a risk of fragmentation in the tech ecosystem that could impact the mobile networks. So standards are more important than ever. And this year, preliminary studies related to 6G start in 3GPP. And I strongly believe NGMN will have a crucial role to play in providing the requirements to the industry.
Okay, so let's dig a little bit more into that. Exactly what role does the NGMN play in the telecom sector, and what kind of impact do you think it can have in the coming years?
Historically, NGMN role depends on the technology cycle. In the last years, NGMN managed to focus on the most important topics. Example, to provide guidance for operating disaggregated networks with the so-called Cloud Native Manifesto. That was a great success because it really provided the industry with a very clear description of the cloud native according to MNO's perspective. And we also delivered within NGMN extremely valuable guidance in the areas of energy efficiency and sustainability in general. And the first also views perspective from MNOs regarding 6G. NGMN is operator driven and it works also with vendors and academia. So especially the next 2 years will be absolutely important to set the framework for moving beyond 5G, so-called 6G. And this is really NGMN's home turf.
Okay, so I mean 6G, that is starting, the noise around 6G is definitely getting louder, and that's going to be a focus area for a lot of the industry. So what will be the main focus of the NGMN's efforts during the coming years on 6G, and what other topics might it be focused on?
First of all, it has to be agreed with the board, so I will not go into all the details, but in my view, the focus topics will continue, leveraging some existing activities within NGMN, but perhaps stressing a few points. The move forwards beyond 5G and towards 6G, of course, is really the core, and including also everything related to disaggregation, everything related also to sustainability will remain to be the crucial ingredients for the evolution of future networks. We will work on how to achieve also network simplification and also focus, and there will be also some announcement very soon about a framework for future communication networks to achieve, among other topics, a baseline for performance and feature comparisons in order to prepare any development beyond 5G. so that we are very clear on the value and the sustainability improvements that we can bring. And of course, as I said, moving beyond 5G in an incremental way, using software-driven techniques will be our main priority in NGMN.
Okay. Now, you mentioned earlier on cloud native. Can you just tell us more about the importance of cloud native to the telecom operator community? I mean, should this be high on every telco's strategic agenda?
Yes, of course, it has to be high, like any other industries. And cloud native is extremely important. It's an important basis to enable full automation, to be really agile, and to bring flexibility for reacting on customer demand. And hence, yes, as I said, that should be a very top priority. In NGMN, we plan to work to define a cloud-native assessment methodology in cooperation with the Linux Foundation.
Okay, so those are all very key developments. Now, Laurent, you mentioned earlier on some of the upcoming work that the NGMN is going to focus on. Can you tell us a bit more about the framework for network simplification and the framework for future communications networks and why these are so important?
Yes, both are extremely important. So first of all, network simplification. So today it's quite obvious that networks are complex and are costly to operate. So what we would like to do with this new topic is to define the key challenges and priorities for simplification. What does that mean from an operator standpoint? We would like also to leverage cloud native and also AI to streamline and simplify operations. AI will play a very, very important role here. And we want to establish the best practices for automation and lifecycle management. And finally, to ensure also adaptability for different MNOs and different business needs, because it's not one size fits all. So that's for network simplification. Now, talking about future communication networks and the framework. Instead of just focusing on 6G, we believe that this framework aims to maximize, first of all, 5G potential, while also addressing some gaps. Like, for instance, some gaps that are coming from customers are related very often to coverage, performance, and some also efficiency. Enable also seamless integration of fixed, mobile, Wi-Fi, satellite, all the different access networks coming into a consistent framework. And of course, align network evolution with economic and sustainability goals. It has to be very focused on sustainability and value creation. So by simplifying and also creating this framework and sharing this framework with the industry, NGMN will ensure that future connectivity is efficient, scalable, and really driven by real business needs.
Okay, and you mentioned sustainability there, and you know the NGMN has been very vocal in recent years about its work on developing green networks. This is going to continue to be an important part of the NGMN, isn't it, and important for the industry?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know that within NGMN, we call it a Green Future Network, and Green Future Network program has already issued very important deliverables. And in the coming future, the coming months, we plan to issue 3 important publications. One is related to energy management, how to optimize the use of renewable energy in mobile networks. Also, what is the role of MNOs in the wider energy management of energy grids? Second is on metering. On metering, we want to clarify and gather the requirements and the recommendation towards the metering in specifically in the transport networks. We would like also to share requirements and the capabilities to compare the energy efficiency of different options for RAN deployment. So to support and help the radio deployment of the operators. And last but not least, we would like to address also, this will be the third one, environmental reporting and sustainability, how to help MNOs to address the challenges faced by the telco industry to provide accurate assessment and accurate reporting of emissions, sustainability efforts. And regarding the move to 6G, you know that we just published also guidance on network architecture, and we will continue, of course, to guide the industry beyond 5G.
Okay, well, those are all real critical areas of focus for the whole industry. Finally, Laurent, what message would you like to send to the industry as the new chairman of the NGMN Alliance?
We need all your expertise, all the expertise to jointly define the future of our industry. Its success is based on global standards that enable interoperability and economies of scale, and it's really a specific time where it really matters. The technology landscape has changed, and much of it will be driven by software. But then still standards and interoperability remain extremely important to efficiently meet customer needs. So if you're not part of NGMN, please come, please join. You will see it's a very interesting and fun experience. And you are part of the mobile telco ecosystem. Come and join us. This effort will be well spent. We need you.
Okay, excellent. Great call out for further collaboration in this industry. Laurent, thanks very much for joining us today, and congratulations on your new role at the NGMN Alliance. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ray. You're welcome.